Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage and I'm back with another video. This time we are going to Goodwill. I have some boxes here to donate, so I'm going to do that, and while I'm there, of course, I'm going to do some sourcing. I have not been to Goodwill in almost a week, maybe a week or more, I don't know. I've been doing auctions and estate sales and all of that lately, and it's been really good to get out there and do something different, trust me. So, I've got these boxes here that I need to take with me. I have a couple boxes here that are filled with some duds and some extra things that I've picked up at auctions that are just not worth it. But here's a couple pairs of pants from Aaron. I've tried to get him to sell these online, but he has no interest, and neither do I. I don't like selling clothes. I have no interest at all. So there's a few of those. Tree stand, that was a dud. I shouldn't have bought it, but I don't think it was very expensive. I tried selling this in the booth and it didn't happen. Some little candles. This thing here is one of those stadium looking blankets, but it zips up kind of weird and it's just not interesting enough. This is actually a cool waffle iron, but it's super dirty. I picked it up at the auction, and yeah, I'm not interested in cleaning that. And this is chipped right here on the handle, so not my cause. And a lot of Christmas stuff. I really went heavy and pulled the Christmas stuff that I was just sick of dealing with. And then over here, you might recall a video I did a while back ago. It was like a surprise unboxing, and there was lots of junk in it, and this is that junk. So there's that stuff. And of course, I looked it up to see if it was even worth selling, you know, online or whatever. And I tried listing a few things in that bundle of stuff, and it just didn't happen. I sold nothing out of it. And in case you're wondering, here's the rest of this room. It's sort of a mess. That's just a pile of trash that needs to be thrown. And then we have lots of just things that are building up in anticipation for partly a third booth, then also just some overflow for my two existing booths that I already have. It's just that I don't have room to put out all this stuff. But I do have some things here. Mostly everything you see here goes in the booth. I just don't have room for it yet. So that's that. And then we have some more overflow. That light, I have to figure out what I want to do with it. I just picked that one up, but it is going to go online. I just have to figure out if I need to rewire it or sell it as is. And it's one of those things where I'm going to have to photograph it outside of my light box, so it belongs up here in this room along with all of that stuff. That is all things that need to be photographed up here on the dining room table. So when that happens, I'll let it all build up for a while, and then I'll bulk it. I'll put it all together and I'll take all the photos and deal with it at one time. So that's at least my system. It seems to work, but it does add up like this, and it kind of, I don't know, it's fine. It'll be all good. And then we have here a clock that goes in the booth. This clock goes in the booth, and just things, you know, lots of things that all equal money. It's all money here. I actually have those bowls I haven't listed yet, and I've had those a very long time. I just put them in here and I forget about them, and they're good money. That's, I think, $150 worth of blue bowls right there, and that's like a $50 VCR, and I don't know. Oh, $3. So far, I got this little canister here for 50 cents. Tupperware. Tupperware in the house. Yeah. All right, so we just got out of Goodwill and I got that really cool pink shelf. It's a good solid sturdy one. It was $6, so that'll be cool, and I think I like the color too. There's no effort involved, and that's a really good price, honestly, for a good solid shelf. So that'll come in handy for one of the booths. I have two booths right now, possibly a third in the mix, but yeah, it's a very good shelf for that, displaying things on. And then I also bought this Bajan dog picture frame. I was really wrestling with it because it was $1, but I looked it up on WorthPoint real quick, and they sell between $15 to $30, so I thought I might as well buy it. So yeah, we're off to eat now, and then we'll have another Goodwill to go to. Then I'll see you buy mugs off there. All right, we just got out of Goodwill and it was pretty much a bust. I did find two things. They are both mugs and one of them might be a mistake. So far I just found these salt and pepper shakers. They are watermelons and they are $1. I think they're a great booth item. They're made in China, so. I don't stop at this, what would this be called? A flea market? I don't stop at this flea market very often, but every now and again, I do stumble upon some interesting things in here. The prices are pretty reasonable. This thing is so cool. $15. It is pottery. Very cool. And then I also got these couple guys right here. We have one of these black obsidian onyx things and then black depression glass for $2, but it's missing the black flower frog that would be on top of it, so I'm still gonna get it for $2. And this is $8, but I think it'll sell for at least 50 or 60. Hello, it's Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage and I'm back from Goodwill. So not only did I go to two Goodwills, I also went to a flea market. They call it a flea market, but it's sort of like a very, very cheap antique store, kind of. So I got a few different things. Let's start with the Goodwill purchases. The first Goodwill that I went to usually never has anything good for me there. That's the one that had that the Limoges thing, and it had the fleur-de-lis on it in blue. It was a saucer. Well, they go for at the very most $12, and I'm not paying $3 for one saucer without the cup. So I did manage to find this. It's a really cute Bajan dog picture frame. It's in great shape, as you can see. It's made out of like this resin material, and it's not too old, really. So it was $1 at Goodwill. I believe that this will sell on eBay for about $29.95 with free shipping. So there they are, so cute, and I had to pick that up because I think it's going to sell really well. And then I also bought this at that same Goodwill. It was 50 cents, and that's a pretty good price for a little canister like so. And it has this medallion type lid that's really popular. People like that for some reason. So it was 50 cents. I'll put this type of thing in the booth for maybe like, I don't know, $6 to $8, and it should do pretty well. The graphics on the front are in great shape, as you can tell there. Nice and vibrant. And then the last thing that I bought at that Goodwill was that pink shelf, and I'll insert some footage here of it, but it's a pretty good solid pink shelf that someone had painted at some point in time, and that just means I don't have to do any work to it. So $6, done. I like that. And I'm not even sure where I'm going to put it, but probably one of my booths. Well, it will be going in a booth, but I don't know which one. I don't know. I can't pass up a deal like that. All right, so after that Goodwill, we went to eat, and then, well, you don't need to know that. After we ate, we went to another Goodwill that's sort of across town, in a different town, and what did I find? Oh, I found just these two mugs. So this one says, I'm retired, so even my mug is laid back. I had to grab that because it's so unique. I usually don't buy mugs unless they're very interesting or I know for sure they're going to sell. Like if they're like old and they say Japan and they're cool. This one is not old. It's probably, I think it's a Hallmark mug. It says shoebox on it, copyright HMK. So using my detective work, I think that means Hallmark. So I think this is a Hallmark shoebox greetings mug, and it's laid back. So this is probably going to go for like 20 bucks on Etsy. And yeah, I think it'll sell pretty well. It's probably from the 90s. So there we are on that one. And the last mug that I picked up was a mistake. No, it says mistake all over it, and it's really cool. It is marked Japan on the bottom also. So funny thing, this was actually not with the other mugs. It was on a different shelf. And so that's a hair. Darn it, Stella. It's a white hair. So it was $1, but it was on a different shelf, so somebody must have picked it up, thought they were going to buy it, set it back down, and then that was their mistake. Now it's my mistake. All right, enough jokes. That's trash. So really cool. I like this. It's really unique, and it has some crazy in it, so it's perfect for like a pin cup or something like that. And if I needed something like this in my life, I would definitely keep it. But since I do this for a living, I need to sell it. So $1, I'm going to turn that into 20 with free shipping, I think. Yeah, there they are. There it is. Really neat. So that took care of the Goodwills. Oh, at Walmart, we went to Walmart. I picked up this black fabric. This is just for myself in photographing. I like a white background because it's clean. Google likes it for their indexing of images, so you can do image search and all that. They have trouble with black, but I think that this is going to be really good for whenever I have like a white thing, such as this, because white on black shows up so much better. It just really does. So that'll come in handy for those few occasions whenever I have like a stark white object and I need black. This is just felt, and it's a yard of it, so I had to grab it. You know, it'll be nice. It'll come in handy with the light box that I have downstairs when I take photos. So the rest of these items right here, I picked up at the flea market, whatever they're calling that thing, and this was $1. It's a pair of watermelon salt and pepper shakers. I think these are a great thing to buy now because they're going to be really popular in just a few months. Whenever spring summer kicks in, everybody's going to want this cute stuff. It's made in China, so not too old at all, but this will go in the booth and I think it'll sell for about $4, maybe $5. So I just had to buy it. Aren't they cute? They are so adorable. Yeah. All right. Well, oh, so the first thing that I saw at the flea market is this black depression glass, and I recognized it right away because it's so cool. It has 3 feet on it. It's a footed. Can I talk today? It's a 3-footed. It is a footed. No. What is this thing? Ah, it's a footed vase. And on top of it, you'd put a flower frog. It's missing the flower frog. It would be roughly about 4 inches in diameter. And it has 16 holes to hold 16 flowers. And then you'd fill this up with water. It has this wonderful Greek key design around the banding here, and then it has this floral right here. I just like the geometric design of the Greek key. I think it's really cute and fresh and great and wonderful, and it's going in my collection. So I need to find a 4-inch black flower frog to put on top of there to complete the set. But this was $2, by the way. The last 2 things here that I picked up at that flea market are to sell. This is a really great find. It is black obsidian. Some people also call it onyx. It's made out of a volcanic rock, so that's cool. But it's really neat, and it's hand carved, made in Mexico, and I paid $6 for it. Originally marked $8, but it does have this crack on the back here, and you may or may not be able to see it. It's right on the edge there, and you can kind of catch it in the light. It's more or less a shard missing off the back here. So it's really not that noticeable, and otherwise it's in great shape. This is the largest I've found of these. Usually I find them and they're about this tall, half the size. And the ones that are half the size go for about $40. So with this one, and it has good weight to it, I'm thinking somewhere around $80, maybe a little bit more with shipping included. So that'll be going on Etsy. This next thing that I found, I just love it. And it's gonna be hard to why am I doing that? Petting the monkey. Let's try again. This thing here. No. All right, the last thing that I picked up at that flea market is this really cool monkey here. And it is Majolica. I keep running into this stuff, and I didn't even think that it was at first until I did a little research. And that's the trouble with Majolica. It's not always identifiable, although at this point I should know what I'm buying. But it's a really nice monkey, green. I looked this up online, and some people are calling this a good luck monkey. Maybe it's because of the green color, but it is really cute, and it's big. I mean, it's about 12 inches tall and 7 inches this way and a good 5 inches wide. So it's a nice, sizable, and it has some weight to it. I looked these up and they span the different price ranges from $40 to $80. Well, I like it so much. It's going to go for about 80 plus shipping. So let's just call it a good and fresh $95 with free shipping. And if it sits because it's cool and I like it. And it's a good size majolica old monkey. But anyway, it's not the year of the monkey, unfortunately. It is currently the year of the pig. The year of the monkey was in 2016, so we just missed it. We just missed it. And so that's unfortunate. And I'm not a monkey in the Chinese zodiac. I'm a snake. I don't feel like a snake. I don't. I really don't. But, I mean, can't argue with China. So, anyways, I think I got everything. Oh! Opa! I forgot my figurines. I picked up these 5 figurines. Almost forgot about them. They were 5 for $1. What a great price. What a bargain. What a bargain shopper I am. So I got all 5 of these figurines. This one's a gumball stand. I love that. Love it to death. To pieces! And this one is like a little Indian boy. And he's ready. Ready for the... I was going to say rodeo. No, that don't work. He's ready. And this one is a little dog. I think I know what this dog... Is it a Boston Terrier? I'm never that lucky. There it is. Little doggy. It's marked Japan on the back. I don't know if that's a Boston Terrier or not. And then... Oh, this is adorable. Oh, okay. So, by the way, I'm probably going to be keeping... Well, I'm keeping a couple of these for sure. This one is my favorite, and this is one I'm keeping. I'll put him on my finger because, well, he might fall off. Here. Oh, okay. We'll just do it this way. See him? I don't know if you can see that in focus. It is the tiniest, cutest little squirrel and a nut I have ever found in my life. Oh, it is so cute. You are so cute. You know it too. You know it. Okay, so I had to grab that for 25 cents. So, or less than 25 cents. For 20 cents, I grabbed this guy. So that's so cute. And then the last one is this dog. What is this? I don't know. But there it is. And it's also marked Japan on the hiney. Can you see? It's somewhere in there. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.